Oh, everyone, I had such a grand time shopping at Revolution Records here in Kansas City, Missouri. They have such a wide variety of 45s. So, I bought a few of those. Has a big collection of music books. Again, I was really shocked at the amount of 45s that they have, and they're so well organized. So I want you to hear this little conversation that I had with the manager. She is fantastic. So I dedicate this video to Revolution Records here in Kansas City, Missouri. You all need to stop by and visit. What ages of people come to this magnificent place, and how would you categorize your customers?
I think it's a pretty diverse mix. I think we have a lot of younger people, especially because the staff tends to be on the younger side. But we also see a lot of older people as well. A lot of people are rebuilding their collections. Lots of people who grew up with vinyl, sold them for CDs, now are rebuying all of those same classic records they grew up on vinyl. So it's a pretty wide range.
And you're the manager.
Yes.
Do you enjoy selling records?
Of course, yeah.
That's
I've done
awesome.
it for 10 years now.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah, it's pretty much all I've done my
Well-
entire adult life.
Look at this place, y'all. It is awesome. Everyone, look at this wonderful James Brown painting. So it's in this space right here. How did this come about?
So a buddy of ours named Alexander Austin, he actually did our signs, our store signs on the outside of the building.
Okay.
He came in here one day and just said to me and my boss, you know what you guys need here? A James Brown painting. And we just kind of laughed and said, sure. He said, I'll paint you one tonight. And we said, okay, that sounds good. My boss drives an SUV and he went the next day to Alexander's studio to pick it up, and he came back empty-handed, and we said, where's our James Brown? And he said, it's not going to fit my SUV.
He finished it that night?
Alexander did that one night.
What's his last name?
Alexander Austin.
And he did it in 2017.
Yeah, and he shows
Look at the
his-
detail.
Yeah, he shows his work here pretty regularly, and he just comes in and he's very good about finding the weirdest spots to fit the most giant paintings. I mean, they'll be hanging in between, like on these pillars here and everything. He'll find some way to just barely squeeze them in.
Okay, now we're at the book section of Revolution Records. Look at their jazz section. You can also sell your books here. Oh, a Stan Getz. Oh, that's interesting. Can you see that? They have Fats Waller. Wow, that's interesting. Let's see, do you see anything that you like? We have jazz portraits, the lives and music of the jazz masters. Look at that, people. Wow. But you have a great selection. See, The Life of Lee Collins. This is a better copy. We have Sinatra. Let's make it, I want you to see it really good. Look at that, people. Wow. Yardbird Suite. The Making of Jazz, a Comprehensive History. Now here's a nice book, A New History of Jazz. Interesting. Let's see what else we got here. This is the jazz section, the jazz scene, the jazz story from the 90s to the 60s. It should be the other way around, from the 60s to the 90s. Blue Monday. Music and Black Ethnicity. The great jazz pianists speaking of their lives and music. Have any of you all read these books? Let me know in the comment section. Jazz Anecdotes. Oscar Peterson, The Will to Swing. Okay, now we're at the rock section. Yeah. David Bowie. The Brief History of the Wobblies and Their Music. I wish I could find a book about disco. Go Where You Want to Go. The Oral History of the Mamas and the Papas. Shout by the Beatles. Well, not by the Beatles, but by Philip Norman. Look at that, people. Awesome books. Joanne Baez. Ooh, they got wonderful books of the music. The Day the Music Died. Oh, man. The Last Tour of Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, and Richie Valens. Oh, what a day that was. My dad told me about that. Now, this is called Higher Ground, The Rise and Fall of American Soul. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. Now, this book is called The Hippest Trip in America, Soul Train, and the Evolution of Culture and Style by Nelson George. Well, I'm back. And as you know, I went to Revolution Records. And as I mentioned earlier, I was so impressed with their 45s selection that I bought about, I think, 13. So I'm going to show those to you. I'm so excited. And so here we go. So I got Aretha Franklin and George Michael, I Knew You Were Waiting for Me. Now I have that. Oh, it's dirty, but I'm going to clean it. It's going to sound delicious. And on the back, it has the instrumental version. Can you see that? Wow. Then I bought, you may say, Michael Jackson beat it. Yeah. But look at this, everybody. It is red. Michael Jackson's Beat It, red. And on the back, it's Burn This Disco Out. So I'm excited about that. I'm just so excited. I feel like a child in a candy shop. That's how I felt when I was there. And I have this. This is Roberta Flack. Strumming my hands with his fingers. Killing my life with his words. I don't know the words, honey, but I know the melody. Killing Me Softly. Roberta Flack. The 45. Oh. Then we have, this is Paul Davis. I Go Crazy. I go crazy when I look in your eyes. I still go crazy. Man, what a jam. And that was in the soul section. That's where I was really looking for records. Then I found the Bee Gees. Nights on Broadway. I know it's dirty. I know it. But when I get through with it, it's going to look like a diamond. A black diamond. Then I went through all the sections. I went through the rock and roll, heavy metal, R&B. They even have jazz. They had jazz 45s. This is Toto. I'll Be Over You. Now, I think I have that as a greatest hits double LP set, but it was good to find this. That's one of the most beautiful ballads ever, in my opinion. Some people live their dreams. You know what I'm talking about. Then I found Alexander O'Neal. Fake. You're a fake, baby. On that Taboo label. Came out in 1985. I love Alexander. Great music. Then I have, you know what? I just wanted to get this for the heck of it. This is John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. You're the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey. The one that I want. You're the one I want. And on the back, it's Alone at a Drive-In Movie. Instrumental. So that'll be interesting to listen to. Then I'm almost done. Then I had to get this. Oh, I love Human League. And I love when you see the picture of the people on the 45s. This is Human. I'm only human, born to make mistakes. See that? And on the back is the instrumental version. I'm going to play this music tonight, y'all. Now, this is, I had to get Diana Ross and the Supremes. This is The Happening. The Happening. And on the back, it's All I Know About You. I don't think I've heard that from the Supremes. Can't wait to hear that. Then we have another Motown. This is another Supremes. This is You Keep Me Hanging On. Set me free, why don't you, babe? Get out my life, why don't you, baby? 'Cause you don't really love me. You just keep me hanging on. Ooh. And this is Keith Sweat. I wanna get you out of this package. That's what I want to do. And it has part 2 on the back. Is that part 2? Yeah. This is part 1, apparently. Ooh, that's dusty. But when I clean it. And lastly, Diana Ross again. This is I Want Muscles. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want muscles. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Written by Michael Jackson. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's dirty. It's so dirty. I can't wait to clean it. Everybody, I have had a great time today. I went to Revolution Records and I had a blast. Had a conversation with the manager. We had so much fun. Stayed over the time in which they were to close. We just talked about her being in the record selling business and how she's been doing it for most of her adult life. She's just so kind. If she's watching, thank you so much. You and the person that was helping me look for records, you two were amazing. I will definitely be back. Definitely. Everyone, I know I didn't give you an introduction, but I will leave you with this. As always, with music and with amazing 45s and wonderful independent record stores that we need to support, be inspired and stay inspired.